Colombia will face its toughest qualification test to date when it hosts Ecuador in its sixth game of the tournament. The match Colombia entered match day 5 against Bolivia in 7th place out of 10 with only 4 points. Despite pulling out a huge victory in La Paz, the team remained in 7th place, 1 point out of the final qualifying spot in the tournament. The reality is that the field is rather crowded at the moment, with teams placed between 2nd and 7th separated by just 3 points. The only team with any breathing room at this early point in the competition, Ecuador. In fact, Colombia's next rival is the only team that has yet to endure a defeat. Colombia must reverse this if it has any hopes of keeping its Russian dream alive. Related news: not only has Ecuador been effective at scoring, its 11 goals tied for most scored by a team in the qualifiers thus far, but it has also been among the best defensively in the tournament, accruing just 4 goals against thus far. For Colombia, neither offense or defense has been a strong point. That said, Los Cafeteros found some attacking flair in their win over Bolivia, and believe it or not, it came on the counter. Coach Jose Pekerman has been adamant about seeing his team win in possession, but Colombia has been at its best under him when it hits teams with a fast break. 2 of the 3 goals against Bolivia were scored on this very type of move, with the speed of the Colombians overwhelming the Bolivian back end. The first goal of course figured on a similar type of movement, with Colombia using its wing play rather effectively. Playing with this kind of speed is the only strategy that Colombia can employ if it hopes to unleash its offense. However, this kind of play may be a tricky proposition, as it encourages Ecuador to do the very same thing, and the Ecuadorians are even better playing on the counter. The key for Colombia will be to get the same level of play from the inconsistent James Rodriguez. The superstar factored in on all 3 Colombia goals, and even scored the opener. If he plays at that level yet again, no one on the pitch will be able to match him. Prediction: Colombia scrapes out a 1-0 win. Where? Estadio Metropolitano Roberto Melendez. Time: 4:30 p.m. ET, 1:30 p.m. PT. The game will be viewable on beIN Sport USA. James Rodriguez's goals. Embedded content. Embedded content. Embedded content. Tags Colombia, Ecuador, World Cup, Soccer and SBQUO. 2015 Latin Post. All rights reserved. Do not reproduce without permission.